This fucking guy's gonna get somebody killed. What is the fuck is he doing? Quit being a piece of shit. Get off your phone, you fuck. There's a guardrail over there. I was just thinking, nobody tried to get me killed today. And then this happened. The road's over there. It's over to your left. They paint those lines there so that you can fucking stay in between them, you douchebag. What the hell? See, I wanted to see this beautiful setting, but this guy is not letting me enjoy it. And his blinker's been on for fucking 3 miles. What a shithead. I feel bad for people pulled on the shoulder right now with this guy out here. Stay in your lane, stay in your lane, there's people coming. At least you're only going 55. I wonder how long before you just end up in the fucking drink. To the left. To the left. Move over. No. Yeah, that was close. Oh, he turned his blinker off. He's back. Yay, nobody died. It's always a good fucking day when no one dies. Fucking piece of shit. Another fucking great rest area. If only they were all like this. Yeah. Yeah, be a little careful. That was weird. Lots of fucking broken glass and shit. I don't want to fall in the lake or river. I'm so backlit right now. So I'm in Oregon. It's another closed state, apparently. So far, anyway. I haven't fully been briefed, but I noticed driving down this very beautiful stretch of highway into some of the greatest wilderness I've seen. A lot of state parks closed, parking lots closed. So apparently going out in nature is against the law here. Even though it's kind of the whole reason for even coming to this state. You know, I don't know of anything else Oregon has to offer other than beautiful wilderness and beautiful state parks and shit. But unfortunately, the closest we're going to get to adventuring while I'm stuck here, probably, because I don't have a load out yet, is pretty much this. Off the beaten path. Rest areas, stuff like that, which thankfully, due to the essential nature of it, doesn't involve being closed. A lot of fucked up shit going on right now in the world. You know, apparently we forgot the whole mask fucking issue, thanks to massive fucking riots. A case of murder in my book of a police officer murdering another man. Whether or not that's racially motivated or a hate crime, that depends on his motive. To me, it just looked like he was a fucking scared little fucking idiot piece of shit that was doing shitty fucking shit to another human being. And I think he should go to prison for it. Unfortunately, they're not moving fast enough. And it's causing riots all over the country. And, we were a powder keg to begin with because of the virus, and now you add shit like this in, and you get a world filled with just horrible shit going on. Innocent people getting fucking their businesses destroyed. I saw a woman in a wheelchair getting fucking shit sprayed on her, and because she was trying to stop looters. We need to stop acting stupid. But I don't want to weigh in too much on it. I just want to say that the world's becoming a shittier place day by day. You know, and there's really not much I can do about it except avoid some of the shittiness. You know, and President Trump is doing something I'm actually in strong agreement with, and he's going to remove the protection for Twitter and Google, aka Susan, and YouTube, and Facebook, and all of these other companies that seem to want to get a little bit censorious of opinions and shit, and stifle our free speech while enjoying, you know, all of the privileges of being a platform and being a publisher at the same time. Well, guess what? You're going to have to pick now, Google, Twitter, Facebook, on whether or not you want to censor people or whether or not you want to be a platform and enjoy the protections thereof. I wonder which way YouTube will go. They probably will just become a publisher, but that'll open up a whole list of nightmares for them if they do so. So it'll be interesting to see how this new executive order / future legislation that's in the works bipartisanly will affect YouTube, you know, as a platform, along with Twitter, and which I don't give a shit about, and Facebook, which I kind of also don't give a shit about. But YouTube, I want to see Susan stop this fucking censorship shit and get back to allowing a nice free speech platform, which is what built the platform in the first place, instead of turning it into a commercialized extension of cable television like they seem to want to. I'm doing my best out here to try and stay positive. It's hard. You know, it's very difficult to it's very difficult to stay positive out here because of all of this shit going on in the world. You know, I've took a few days off from filming because I kind of needed a break, and I was going through a little bit of a depression too. You know, trucking has been sometimes can be difficult. It's not all fucking roses. I know when you see me doing shit like this, you're like, maybe I should hop in a truck. What you haven't seen the past few days is they gave me a 1,000-mile load in a day and a half to do it, which leaves very little time to do anything like this. Or, you know, because I ran so hard, I have a spare hour on my way to the customer, which is about an hour from where I'm at right now. And I'm trying to, you know, achieve that balance. The good news is I might have some time off, but of course with Portland being closed, it's not all, you know, it's not all going to be fucking sunshine and fucking rainbows. But I might try, depending on how much time off I get here, to get out and do something. But, you know, renting a car would be pointless if all the fucking state parks are closed. So I don't know that it'd be worth my time and effort. I still think it's fucking awesome that I get to see at least some of what Oregon has to offer. Oregon. I don't know. I'm from New York. We don't pronounce shit right. So, you know, I've had some issues with trucking. I don't want to really get into the specifics of it, but needless to say, there was a few questionable moments that put my job on the line. Partially my fault, because I did speed at one point. But an overreaction based on what I was doing is causing me a lot of problems. And I've since righted the ship, so I'm still good to go. I'm not going to be unemployed anytime soon. You know, and my fleet manager and my terminal manager both went to bat for me. So, Yeah, it's not all roses being in the box. Plus, I was in Utah, and the weather was kind of not conducive to leaving the truck. It's like 100 degrees out. You know, these are the moments that kind of balance out the times when I get to do cool shit. Ah, he's going fishing. I thought about climbing down, but it looks a little deadly. It's a cliff and shit. So my journey continues. I am planning on, where'd he go? Oh. I am planning on trying to get my drone working again as I cross the country back going the other direction. Because I do have my home time set for New York right now. So basically I'll be working my way back across the country. Which direction, I don't know. You know, I still got plenty of time, so they could theoretically send me to California or, you know, bounce me around down on the West Coast for a while before they send me back across. But it's hard to tell how that'll work out. But I gotta cut this video a little short. I just want to let you know I'm not dead. And very busy. As for live streaming, I do want to try and live stream. It's going to have to be with my phone at some point if I get some time off, and hang out with you guys on DLive for a little bit. Who doesn't have to worry about the new, you know, legislation that's coming down the pike for social media and free speech? Because they're already free speech for the most part. Which means they enjoy protection from lawsuits. Unlike Susan, pretty soon. That makes me happy. Well, that's it for today's video. I'll, if I explore some more of Oregon while I'm here, I'll, of course, film it. But remember, I'm not a fucking expert. I'm just a fucking asshole. Please, like and subscribe for more shit. And I'll make more shit. If you want to keep tabs on when I go live or when I, you know, post shit on LBRY that's exclusive, which maybe I won't have to do anymore if Google decides to be a platform instead of a publisher. But sign up, head to ScottTheTruckDriver.com, sign up for my free email list, and I will, of course, send you guys emails letting you know when I'm going to be live or when I'm posting shit, or, you know, I don't know, something. But keep in mind, I am, you know, a content creator is my hobby now, more so than my job. So sometimes I'm going to be too busy to make videos and edit and do all of that. But it is good to get out here. I mean, just to enjoy this view right now. Even though it's a little close to the road and the traffic noise. It's the one downside of using rest areas to explore is got that constant traffic noise. You know, unless the road's somehow not busy at some point. But try and keep your guys, you know, try and keep positive. You know, I'm at the point now where I'm trying to not tune into the news as much and kind of stay off Facebook a little bit here and there. So I might be a little more disconnected with what's going on and just start experiencing things a little bit more directly and less through the eyes of media and social media. You know, and maybe that'll give me a little bit of a peace from this fucked up shit that's going on in the world. I'll tune in, of course. You know, I really don't have a choice. I get clickbaited into half the shit. But, you know, I need to stop absorbing all this fucking negative shit that's going on and start focusing on the immediate surroundings, which you know, right now I'm out here with no mask on, you know, and it's interesting how, you know, I'm going to put a link in the description to how the media was faking, you know, their outrage about people not wearing masks. There's an interesting link in the description below that you should go see. I'd put it in here, but then I'd get a copyright thingy from fucking YouTube, and you know, we can't have that now. That's not going to be changing anytime soon. But you know, go and check that out, and you'll see why I'm kind of anti-mask at this point. You know, it's not about protection anymore. It's about control, and I do not want to be controlled. And I'm not going to allow the media or the government to control me. It's one of the reasons I'm out here. Even though they sometimes get their way, you know, I get pulled into way stations and have to deal with that kind of shit. But for the most part, that's control I'm willing to give up. Like I don't have to drive a truck. You know, I do it right now because of the way things are, but when push comes to shove, I am by no means required to drive a truck to survive. You know, I can go back to the gig economy. I can give full-time content creation another go. You know, but for right now, trucking's working for me, and I'm going to use it to do stuff like this and explore and see the country at a time when it's not necessarily the most friendly time to see the country. So they disappeared down here. I kind of want to see now how they got down there. Have a nice motherfucking day and shit.